Hi there, and welcome to WWE Payback Predictions. It's a week since SummerSlam, and a lot has happened, surprisingly, in 1 week. How we distribute the points should be displayed on your screen now. I also have taken a very slight lead against Dan. I think it's a 3-point lead after SummerSlam. So let's start with Dan himself. We've got Apollo versus Bobby, and let's not be...
It's got to be Bobby, hasn't it?
Yeah. I was, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to say Bobby by pinfall. I was going to say something else, but I'm not
Yeah,
going to.
I think this is what they've always been alluding to. Bobby would look better with the new style of championship.
Yep, agreed.
MVP's little stable has to get something now, properly. And I think that is probably the best title for it right now. So... Bobby by pinfall. Do you think it's going to be a squash, or do you think it'll actually be a pretty decent match? Because then, Apollo can carry a match.
Will be. He can. He's a very, very good wrestler. I think he will be almost winning. Like, almost winning. He'll turn around, Bobby will hit a spear. Like, he'll have fought off the other two, heroically, turn around, spear, Bobby with the pinfall.
I mean, Bobby's been doing the thingy lock though, hasn't he? The master lock, basically.
Yeah, that little grab you by the arm.
He's been doing that, hasn't he, as a submission, but I don't think it would work well against Apollo. So
no, I don't. It would bury Apollo more than it would, especially when there's three of them. Do you know what I mean? So you're gonna go Bobby pin, not sub. I'm also gonna go Bobby pin. Yeah, let's go. Next one we have. Keith Lee, Randy Orton. What's your pick?
I'm going to go Keith Lee.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
I think it'd damage Keith Lee if Randy Orton beat him.
I agree, but look at Monday. He's already beat him.
He didn't. It was a DQ. Yeah.
Randy Orton won by DQ. So Keith Lee lost his first match on Raw. Drew McIntyre, does he get involved? Because he doesn't have a match.
See, I don't know if they're setting up something bigger for Randy.
That's what I think. But can he really go through Keith Lee?
But that's what I mean. Like,
I mean, he could lose and then obviously injure him, but then you can't injure the guy that you've just brought up.
I could imagine Drew McIntyre coming out and hitting Keith Lee to make him win by DQ.
Yes, like a logic standpoint of...
I caused you to lose.
They could
explain that. To lose by DQ, so there you go. I'm going to make you win.
Yes.
I'm going to say Keith Lee by DQ.
That was my original pick, right? No, it was original, but then as I was thinking it through, I don't think...
I think as early on...
does anything
logically. I think early on, I think Randy... Keith Lee won't suffer by losing this early on the main roster.
Agreed.
There's more chances to build him.
I mean, I had Randy beating Drew last week. Yeah. I was convinced he was going to win the belt. Obviously, we was both.
But I've just got a feeling that Vince might like Keith and might want to push him towards going for a championship match as soon as.
Do you think? I think he's pushing Keith to beat Drew.
I think so. That might sound like a good idea, to be fair, but either way, like I say, my pick is going to be Keith Lee by disqualification.
Okay. So my pick is a double count out.
Shout.
It is. That's the only thing I could think of, or a double DQ, but they rarely happen. So I'm going to go with a double count out. They're both on the outside.
It would be quite interesting if McIntyre came out and Glasgow kissed both of them behind the ref's back, and they just got counted out like that.
Yes.
It'd be quite funny. What happened, but it'd be funny.
There's definitely some interference from McIntyre somehow, somewhere. Right, let's move on. We've got Sasha and Bayley versus this newly formed team of Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax.
I think they should drop in a minute.
See, that's what I thought, but they've literally just made the team
I know,
up.
but
Are they
they're
really
like two
just
of
going
the
to drop
most
them?
OP women wrestlers there is.
That's what I was thinking.
I think it's too obvious.
Who would then beat them? Because you can't have
But
the only way you could break them up would be to have them break up within themselves, so that they lost the belt because they're too.
I wonder if it's going to be Bayley and Sasha win by disqualification.
Yes, something like that. I think. No, I'm gonna go. Shayna and Nia by a DQ.
But what's going to happen?
I'm gonna
to
say
them,
obviously. I'm gonna say one of them obviously gets hit with the belt. The ref sees it. It's a DQ. They don't win the belt, but they win the match. It then pushes it for the next pay-per-view.
It's kind of like they've robbed them basically of the match.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget.
And who knows if they're going to work well as a team anyway.
I'm going to say that as well. I'm going to say Bayley and Sasha by. No, wait.
No, you're going to say Shayna and Nia by DQ.
By DQ, yeah. But I'm thinking more along the lines of. Wait, but how else are they going to win? I wonder if
they'll hit him with the belt.
If Sasha pulls out the knuckle duster again.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ref sees it. It's a DQ. They lose the match, but they don't lose the belts. Because it seems far too quick for them to just drop every belt and then leave Bayley with just one belt. But I don't know what the hell's going on right now. I mean, what the hell is Raw Underground? I mean, what is that?
Well, to be honest,
I'm
going to be different. I'm just going to go Shayna and Nia for a win.
To win the belt clean. Pin or sub?
Submission. So it'll be a Shayna win, I reckon.
Okay. Dominic and Ray are beating Seth and Buddy. Is that right?
I'm going to say no.
Really?
Yeah. Dominic got beat clean.
Wait, what?
Ray got beat
so
clean.
What happened on Raw?
Father and son combination.
What happened on Raw?
What do you mean?
Did anyone...
Dominic got annihilated.
Because I missed Raw. Did anyone...
He got annihilated.
He got what?
Dominic.
Who did? Oh, he's winning then, isn't he?
It don't work like that anymore.
Oh, I'm telling you, mate. Dominic.
No.
Dom and Ray are going to beat two professional wrestlers.
It doesn't make sense.
Winds me up this. It
Dominic
doesn't, but it will.
got clean white at SummerSlam.
I agree with you in the fact that he shouldn't win. All right, but
then
Vince wants to sell that fucking Mexican market. He doesn't even look like it. He's not even built, Dominic. To get off my screen.
Mate, he took some serious whippage, mate.
He did.
Them lashes were ridiculous. What you took, but that was just an initiation.
I thought Seth was leaving.
No, not yet.
To go on like some holiday with.
That's been said.
Oh, all right. So you're going Seth and Buddy via pinfall.
I just don't get why they would though. Why would Dominic and Ray win just because they're father and son?
Yeah.
It just don't make sense though.
I know it doesn't, but
all right, wait, yeah,
WWE ever makes sense.
Right, you've got to pick who's going to pin for 5 points.
All right, Dominic's pinning Buddy.
Fuck's sake, that's what I was going to pick.
Because obviously then it looked... Seth doesn't look
exactly.
weak.
Yeah, that was my whole reasoning.
Dom looks strong.
So Dominic and Ray are going to win with a Dominic pin for 5 points.
So you're going to say
I
that?
have to now.
What, you're going to say the exact same thing? You're not going to say Seth beats Dom by 9 curb stomps?
No, I am, yeah. Seth is going to curb stomp the shit out of Ray in front of Dominic.
I hope this happens.
And he's going to win.
He just does a double curb stomp.
No, because that's what he did, didn't he? Ray, in the match, Ray watched Dominic get curb stomped, mate, and he couldn't intervene because he didn't want to cause Dominic the match. So he literally sat in the ring and watched Dominic get curb stomped, mate. I think that's going to happen again to Ray, and it's going to cause Dominic to lose the match. Dominic won't get pinned, it'll be Ray.
Right. So you're saying Seth and Buddy to pin?
To pin Ray, yeah.
Right. Okay. Right, let's go to this last match of the card then. He's back. Leukemia Teeth is back.
It's horse reins, isn't it?
Oh, horse reins, that's the one, yeah. He's clearly fair.
Roman horse.
Clearly fair. Roman, Bray, Braun. It's too early. to be doing this
Roman's
match.
second it.
I've got Bray by pinfall.
Have you? Pinfall to who?
The Fiend. He's going to beat Strowman.
What? You're saying Bray's going to cleanly pin Braun again?
Yep. No. What's going to happen is Roman's going to spear Strowman. The Fiend will then obviously do something to Reigns, throw him out the ring, hit him with something, but then pin Strowman.
It's a no-holds-barred match. Why would it just end in a pin?
Because that's how it has to end. Pinfall or submission in the ring. I'm sure that's what it says.
I just can't see Roman losing, mate. The fact he's gone straight for a championship match.
Do you really think he's going to put him... Right, think of the... Well, there is no fans, so there's no booing, so... I suppose that is a very good point, actually. Do you know what? I'm going with the Fiend by pinfall, just because I don't want the Fiend to lose it after a week. Because that'll be twice now that he's done the dirty. I agree. I think my head is saying Reigns is winning clean, like the cleanest clean you've ever seen. But I really hope it's not, because this just reminds me of when the Fiend had to drop the belt to Goldberg, when he was clearly the most over thing going on the entire company.
So it's a no DQ match, basically.
Yeah, you can get away with anything, hit anything, but you have to win by pinfall or submission. Or be like knocked out, like for an example, not tap out, just lay there.
There's a rumour going round that apparently Bray's starting to start up the Wyatt family again with Braun and Alexa Bliss.
Ooh.
I'm going to say...
Would be a nice dynamic.
Yeah, I'm going to say Braun lets Bray pin him.
So you're going Bray with the Fiend pinfall, like exactly like I've said, but different reason. Yeah, this is why you don't catch me up, mate. You pick the same as me all the time.
It's hard, because it's like, there is no logical reason.
Right, you're in the meeting
So why
tomorrow.
don't we then start doing stipulations?
No. Just wait.
Yeah.
Wait. You're in that meeting tomorrow. You walk into that meeting. Vince is in that meeting. He's at the big chair.
Yeah.
Right, boss. What's happening in the main event? What is he saying?
Braun! Bray's gonna pin you! That's it.
No. You know what he's saying.
No, mate.
Reigns is winning, right? It's the same in
Reigns
every
will
meeting.
not.
You know Reigns is winning, right?
Yeah. He's like, so Vince, I thought I'd do this. Roman's winning, kid. Yeah, but I want to...
It doesn't matter.
Roman's winning, yeah? No, I want to pin him.
Actually, that is a good point. Why would you bring him back if he's going to
But that's the thing, exactly.
Unless they really think that they can get fans there soon, which I
but
doubt.
The marketing, they've actually marketing him in as being a heel now.
That's what I thought, but I don't think that's what they're going to do. They're going to twist it so he's still a good guy.
Nah, mate. You don't have a shirt.
Do you know what he reminds me of?
Wreck everyone and leave.
He reminds me very much of when Austin was doing what he wanted when he wanted. He would arrive, raise hell,
What's next
and leave.
after this pay-per-view?
I genuinely don't know. I will tell you in a second. No, I won't, because there's nothing listed on the wiki page.
Payback. Is it a good pay-per-view for him to win his title? Or they're going to try and build him till they can have a proper arena again?
There ain't another big one. The next big one is the next big one will be Survivor Series. And I don't know when that is. I'll tell you in a second. That's in November. So there must be another one. There must be one in September.
The Fiend is going to drop his title after one pay-per-view.
Come on, we've seen weirder things, right?
I've never seen a champion drop a title after one pay-per-view. Like, I've seen a champion lose the title on the next Raw.
Yeah, to be fair, I've seen that. Not the next pay-per-view, the next week as well.
Like,
it just seems like a really
it's a
pointless...
waste of
A massive waste of a title
reign,
reign.
yeah. Especially when it's the Fiend who is.
Can you imagine if they give it back to Braun?
Yeah.
Like
But the thing is, though, have you not thought about
what if they give it back?
You've got three heels fighting each other right now.
I don't think that's how they'll build it. They'll build it as Reigns a good guy, even though I agree he's acting very heelish. But he's done this many a time before. Yeah. And, you know. I would like him if he comes out with the same music. Mate, I'm done.
Roman will look super strong if he does just wreck both of them because they're two of the biggest main roster characters.
Yes. Did he come out to Shield music on SmackDown?
No.
No. What did he come out to?
Didn't he? Appeared, mate. That was it.
If he's got a different set of music, mate, I'm behind him. He needs to leave that away. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Because he went on
Vince
Raw.
Needs to make a decision. He was on SmackDown, wasn't he? He went even on SmackDown.
He appeared at SummerSlam, didn't
he? Yeah, and SmackDown is. Oh, that's tonight. Oh shit. Oh, so we're recording this before SmackDown even happens.
Yeah.
One of them be injured. He'll be off with a bad immune system.
Based on that, then, based on the fact we haven't seen SmackDown, I'm going to say Roman wins.
Right. Okay. Based on. Do you know what? I'm saying the Fiend still. So you're going Roman. Right. Roman's winning, right? That's exactly how every meeting goes.
Vince, we've been in this meeting for 4 hours, but Roman's winning, right? No!
He's not in the match.
He's off with leukemia, you dickhead. But he's still winning, right? Oh, fuck off.
Oh, it's funny because it's true.
It is true.
Right, let's end it there.
Watch the
we are waffling on a bit. Oh man, right. Do you know what? I might actually watch this one because it looks like there's not many matches, so they're going to be quite lengthy and good.
Well, yeah, that's true. I'm going to watch it anyway because obviously it's Bank Holiday Monday.
It is a Bank Holiday Monday, but the last time I remember they did one with hardly any matches, didn't it end after like 2.5 hours, like a normal Raw?
Mate, that's what they did on the last pit of SummerSlam. They had a load of matches, but mate, it only lasted 2.5 hours. It was ridiculous. Mate. That's probably why they've got this a week later. Horrible.
It's just an episode of Raw, isn't it? Right.
But
well, that'll do.
What's your thoughts on the Thunderdome? I think it's a good idea, mate.
It's an amazing concept, but you cannot control it because people are involved.
It was so funny, mate. The first week when they had the guy dressed up in KKK appeared live on camera.
It's so bad because you can't control. Why don't they just run it on a delay? Oh, they can't run it on a delay because they need to react.
Well, they're trying. So apparently when people log into it, it's really laggy. Like it's an intentional lag. So.
Well, it has to be. Imagine having all those connections, even if you've got like.
Well, it's not a
terabit connection.
But, you know.
I just think they could do so much more with that.
True. But I like the idea of it. I think it makes the wrestlers feel like they're more involved. You know what I mean? Like almost back to normal, but not quite. But they have added. They have added digital cheering.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I think would like this? The idea of this, right, could go so far because dedicated fans would pay money like a normal pay-per-view, or like if they was going to pay at the gate to go in, they would pay to be on there and watch that. Like even for football, as an example, dedicated fans would actually pay to be in that stadium. Like that. It's crazy what the world's gone to.
I agree. Other than that, mate, the rest of this pay-per-view looks quite shocking, if I'm honest.
We've gone through the pay-per-view,
nothing like stands out at all to even maybe the United States match. I do like a bit of Bobby Lashley at the minute, to be honest. I think he's decent. He's been around the business long enough, so.
I think they're clearly trying to build that matchup between him and Brock.
But could you see Brock ever going for the United States?
No. No. And I can't even see Bobby with a big belt either.
That's a shame, innit?
But I feel like it's a really missed opportunity because you're only going to get so long to do it.
Yeah. I could see Bobby going against
Braun? Yeah, I could see him going against Drew. That'd be fine. How long do you think Brock stays around for? I think 1 more year.
Nah, I reckon he's going to get another
I
run.
even think.
What
You
happened
reckon?
to his Money in the Bank? I can't remember.
He doesn't have it, does he? It's Otis.
No, I mean, what happened when he had his run? I can't even remember who he pinned.
I genuinely can't even remember. That's how memorable.
But yeah,
it was.
Otis has got his, but his is about to run out, innit? He's had it for nearly a year, hasn't
he only got it this year. No, he only got it this year in like June or something. So he's got until next June.
He's going to go for? He's going
Bobby
to lose
Lashley.
it, though, isn't he?
Do you know what? I hope he cashes on a Reigns tonight, mate. Well, not tonight, Sunday.
That would be
you imagine
sick,
that?
mate.
You imagine?
Otis comes out, does the
I mean,
worm
he
and
could.
just pins him.
He could, because it's a no-hold-barred match.
Oh, yeah.
But they're all KO'd. He just cashes in and boom, he just buggers
exactly.
off.
But if he cashes in, doesn't it make it a four-way match?
Yes.
Like if it's still an active.
Yes, if it's still an active match, it would make it a
That'd
fatal
be
four-way.
funny, that, mate. That would be
imagine?
funny. But,
It'd be so
what's
good.
your...
Be a nice dynamic.
Moving on, what's your thoughts on Raw Underground? I know you've mentioned it on Twitter.
God, it's diabolical.
It's reaching its straws, like, really bad.
Like I wrote on Twitter, it's a massive waste for talent, development, the crew, like everyone involved, even the people that are there just setting the ring up. It's just a massive waste of time. Like, what are you doing? Just get Shane off TV. There's no need for him now.
It was just random, wasn't
Get
it?
that entire
Shane to just appear and go,
it's just
Raw Underground.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's no hold barred.
Didn't he have to leave because he lost to Kevin
Something
Owens?
like that, yeah. How quick people forget.
Oh, he had to leave SmackDown,
Yeah.
didn't he? So now he's on. Oh, it makes no sense. Just get rid of it. It makes no sense. I can see what they tried to do, and it's just massively failed. Just makes no sense. Just get rid of it. Focus on actually building talent. That's what they did in the 90s, wasn't it?
Interesting, mate.
You got anything else? You got anything else?
No,
to add, mate?
pal. Nothing else to say. That's me done.
Right. Let's watch this pay-per-view then, because I actually will watch it, because I think it starts at midnight as well. I think. I could be wrong.
Nice one.
All right.
Catch you in a bit, guys.
Thank you for watching.